Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Here's practice exercise 4 in our SOLIDWORKS Beginner series. This series is perfect for beginners or anyone looking to strengthen their 3D modeling skills. We'll start with the basics and move step by step into simple 3D models. On our channel, we regularly share tutorials, tips, and tricks, so stay connected and keep improving your skills. You'll also find videos on different CAD software helping you learn new tools and workflows along the way. If you have any questions related to CAD, feel free to comment. I'll be happy to help. So, open up SOLIDWORKS and let's get started. Alright, here's the starting interface. Since we're creating a 3D model, we'll start by opening a new part file. Click on New Tool or simply use Ctrl+N. Then, choose Part and confirm with OK. And that's it. You're now in the part modeling environment, ready to start designing. Before we start modeling, let's take a quick look at the drawing to understand its main dimensions for creating the base. The overall length of the model is 75 millimeters. The width is 63 millimeters, and the total height is 50 millimeters. On the inclined side, the height is 12 millimeters, which forms the lower section of the model. Now, let's jump right in and create it step by step. Before we start modeling, let's take a quick moment to make sure our unit system is set to millimeters. This might seem like a small step, but it's important for keeping our design consistent and accurate throughout the process. All right, let's begin with the base feature. In the Feature Manager tree, select the right plane and then click on Sketch. You'll notice the right plane becomes active, meaning it's now ready for us to draw on it. Now let's start by creating the base profile. Go to the Sketch tab and select the Line tool. Click once on the origin to set the starting point. Then move your cursor to the right, and when the horizontal constraint symbol appears, click again to place the next point. From here, keep connecting the lines to form a closed sketch, similar to the shape we have shown in the drawing. Now let's add the dimensions. Activate the Smart Dimension tool. Click on this horizontal line and set its length to 75 millimeters. Then click on this vertical line and set that to 50 millimeters. And finally, click on this small vertical line and set its length to 12 millimeters. Once you've added all the dimensions, take a look at the sketch. It should now turn fully defined. Now, let's convert this 2D sketch into a 3D model. Go to the Features tab and select Extruded Boss Base. Under Direction 1 drop-down, select Mid-Plane and set the extrusion depth to 63 millimeters. Then, confirm with the green tick. And that's it. The base feature of our model is complete. From here, we'll move ahead and start building the rest of the parts step by step. Now we'll move on to creating this cutout section in the base feature. If you take a look at the drawing, you'll notice this rectangular portion that needs to be removed from the center. You'll see that only the width is clearly mentioned, which is 15 millimeters. The length isn't given directly, so we'll position the cutout by taking 25 millimeters from this edge and 25 millimeters from the opposite edge. That way, the sketch stays centered and properly aligned on the base. Let's begin. From the Feature Manager tree, select the top plane and click on Sketch. Once the plane becomes active, it's now ready for us to draw on it. Now go to the Sketch tab and choose the Corner Rectangle tool. Move your cursor to the right side edge of the base. Click once to set the first corner. Then move your cursor diagonally and click again to place the opposite corner of the rectangle. Next, we'll define the dimensions. Set the width to 15 millimeters. Then, set the distance between this horizontal line and this horizontal edge of the base to 25 millimeters. And next, set the distance between this horizontal line and this horizontal edge of the base to 25 millimeters. Once all the dimensions are in place, the sketch will be perfectly positioned and fully defined. Now let's turn it into a cutout section. Go to the Features tab, select Extruded Cut, and under the Direction 1 drop-down, choose Through All. If needed, flip the direction to make sure it cuts through the full depth of the base, and then confirm with the green tick. And there we have it. The cutout section is now complete. Now let's move on to creating the next cutout section on the base feature. If you take a close look at the drawing, you'll notice this rectangular area right in the center that needs to be removed. You'll see that only the depth of the cut is clearly mentioned, which is 12 millimeters, but the length and width didn't mentioned. So you see, that's why we'll set the base feature on the midplane. Now we'll create a triangular sketch for this cut and set its height to 12 millimeters. The cut will be made through the midplane. Since the exact depth isn't mentioned in the drawing, we can calculate it. The total width of the model is 63 millimeters, and you can see the remaining solid portions on both sides are 22 millimeters each. So, the cut depth will be 63 minus 44, which gives us 19 millimeters. Let's begin. From the Feature Manager tree, select the right plane and click on Sketch. Once the plane becomes active, it's ready for us to draw on it. Now go to the Sketch tab and select the Line tool. Move your cursor to the top edge of the base. Click once to set the first corner. Then move along, referencing the base edge to create the triangular shape, just like this. Next, we'll define its dimensions. Set the height of the triangle to 12 millimeters. Once dimensions are in place, the sketch will be perfectly positioned and fully defined. Now let's turn it into a cutout section. Go to the Features tab, select Extruded Cut, and under Direction 1 drop-down, choose Midplane. Set the depth to 19 millimeters. Then confirm with the green tick. And that's it. The cutout section is complete. Finally, let's add another extruded boss feature on top of the base. If you look at the drawing, you'll see that the total length of this boss is 25 millimeters, with a depth of 16 millimeters from the base. You'll also notice that this boss is positioned 19 millimeters away from this edge of the model and 13 millimeters from this edge, measured along the angled surface. To position it accurately, let's create a reference plane from the left surface of the model. Go to the Features tab, click on the Reference Geometry drop-down, and select Plane. Now slightly rotate the model and choose the left surface of the base as the reference. Enter an offset distance of 19 millimeters. If the plane appears in the wrong direction, select Flip Offset checkbox to reverse the direction. Once it looks correct, confirm with the green tick. Next, select the new plane from the Feature Manager tree and click on Sketch. Using the Line tool, start the sketch from the inclined edge of the base and draw a triangular shape extending outward from the base, just like this. Next, let's add the dimensions. Set the height to 16 millimeters and set the angular distance between the starting point of the triangle and the base edge to 13 millimeters. Once both dimensions are applied, the sketch should be fully defined. Now let's turn it into a solid feature. Go to the Features tab, select Extruded Boss Base, And under Direction 1 dropdown, choose Blind. Flip the direction so it extrudes toward the center. Set the depth to 25 millimeters and confirm with the green tick. That's it. We've finished the model. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next practice exercise. You can also check the playlist for more 3D modeling tutorials and keep improving step by step. See you in the next one!